gets Butler arrested. Okay, we got a lot of moving parts on this one. So true, so true. It's similar. Butler takes the gun. Duchess witnesses. Butler shoots the Duke. Duchess talks to the detective in the ballroom. And then the detective arrests the butler. Oh, but the Duke isn't home. He's not home. But the Duke isn't home. I would say being dead is not being home. His ghost informs the detective. Her ghost informs the detective. Good thinking. Good thinking. And then, detective, Duchess, she's like, this fucker murdered me, dude. This fucker murdered me. Can you explain? Did she not witness her own death? He's scared to all hell. He's like, ah! She can't speak. She witnesses the butler take the gun. That's not how that works. Maybe just have the Duke not be involved at all. The butler takes the gun. The Duchess witnesses the butler with this. And she's like, what? And then she's like, hey, this guy's got a gun. Yeah, okay, so it's way, whoops. It's way simpler than I thought it was. Where's the gun, though? World's worst detective? Detective in the gun room. Yeah. The hell? He needs to witness it? I guess he's just asking. He needs to witness it. But we need the Duke, we need the Duchess to get the butler arrested. But also the Duke isn't home. Maybe he just... I don't know about this one. He puts the gun back. See, yeah, that definitely feels like it should not work. He needs to have the gun but be caught doing a crime. The detective has to witness something. I guess... like, here's the thing. I think that the butler shooting the Duchess doesn't mean that the Duchess got the butler arrested. The butler got himself arrested by committing murder. Try the butler kills the Duchess, but then, like, the detective has to witness it, and then we have no panels. So we wouldn't need this anymore. This would go here, this would go here, and then... See? In this one, the Duchess does not get the butler arrested. No more cooking? I'm just confused. He doesn't have to have a witness. He knows the fingerprints. I mean, half the people are spamming the answer. The other half of the people are saying, let him cook. Or I can't. It's impossible to see what the answer is. But it's apparently it's so obvious everyone knows it, even though it's impossible to read it. Okay, let's start digesting this one. The Duchess tells the detective about the gun. Okay, we're walking through it step by step. The Duchess tells the detective about the gun. But this needs to be here, sorry. Wait a minute, no. The Duchess tells the detective about the gun. Okay. The Duchess then gets shot. The detective infers that it was the butler. I think I have chosen the wrong... I think I've chosen the wrong chat champion on this one. She has to tell him first. We do have one panel remaining. You skipped a step? I went through the message line by line. I didn't skip a step. They skipped a step. She has to tell him. She comes out, she tells him. Okay, that one is it. I didn't skip a step. Slash user. No, Hansa boy, I'm so sorry that you have to be the sacrificial lamb for this one. The Duchess tells the detective about the gun. Oh, wait. Never mind, I did skip a step. That was on me. Sorry, I got mind flooded. This is the first line. Fair enough. You be chance champion today. Can the ghost Duchess tell the detective? No, we tried it like 5 times. The detective's a little puss. He just gets scared. The ceremony. 31 out of 50. Final chapter? Edgar murders his wife. First, Edgar gets married. 8 panels. Holy cow. You skipped chapters? Absolutely right. I did skipped a lot of chapters, actually. There we go. Justice. Usurper dies. Very simple. The queen gets kidnapped by the baron. The queen is executed. I know she's in there. Execute. What? He's like, I don't have a crown. Oh, the queen can execute somebody. Okay, hang on. Only the person currently wearing the crown can initiate an execution. She's like, I'm gonna kill you. Wait, I got a perfect plan. The Baron kidnaps the queen. Then he sits on the throne. The knight saves the queen. The queen kidnaps the Baron. Takes the throne back. And then executes the Baron. His head's in a basket. By the hand of the knight? Okay, by the hand of the knight. Let's try again. We could do this. Let's use your non-lateral processing, okay? So the knight needs to hold the throne. The Baron kidnaps the queen. The knight sits on the throne. I thought he could. The Baron takes the crown. I'm just building the exact same scene. She needs to die. Have the Baron execute the queen. She's still kidnapped. I feel like I'm using way too many panels. She's dead. The knight kidnaps the Baron. He doesn't have the crown yet. Why is he pissed? Why is his ass so pissed? I'm going bald watching this. Let me help you out. Your hair has been preserved. You can thank me later. You're wearing the crown. Look, we don't have to free her. Why? Maybe I was trying to place her in the wrong spot or something. Maybe I didn't have the crown out last time. Then the knight kidnaps the Baron. He sits on the throne. He executes the Baron. There you go. Problem solved. It's not angry despot era NL. It's like I'm trying to puzzle something out. I look at chat for like a little feedback, and it's just people type like bullying. It's like 100 people typing like mean shit, and then I time one person out, and people are like, "Oh, he's toxic." Should be that's a 1% breakage. You should honestly be thrilled that it isn't higher. You banned him? Yeah, he can submit it on ban request. I mean, I hate to do this, but like people are leaning into the skid. Like, oh, I can get banned for typing toxic stuff? Let me type something even more toxic. Okay, well then you can submit it on ban request. I'm not trying to be, you could just be nice instead. I'm not trying to waste time alt-tabbing and timing people out when instead I could just be playing the game. That's not a non-target. That's a target killed. You're lucky at this point. There's so many people are typing. Because if this was Blood Bowl 3, it would be timeout. But because so many people are typing, you're safe in the crowd. For now. On-ban requests are so fun. I would really rather not ever have to deal with them. But sometimes people are annoying. So if you don't want the... And then people go, well, like, why... Oh, I hate when the stream becomes 2 minutes of him ranting at chat. Well, then don't spend 45 minutes being like, he's stupid, he's stupid, he's stupid. This isn't Squeaks' chat. Then I get to go... You're lucky I don't expose all the on-ban requests, just like half of them. I get a little dopamine the on-ban request. I go through the chat history, and there's like 90 toxic messages that are obviously over the line. They get a timeout warning. Then they come back in 10 minutes. They say something that's like 95% as fucked up as the thing that got them timed out. They get banned, and then they're like, sorry, I didn't know where the line was. And I'm like, yes, you did. When you crossed the line the first time, you got put in the corner. What happened to my screen? I alt-tabbed and I feel like am I crazy or did my resolution just shrink? It did get smaller? You know what? I don't even notice it anymore. Knight loses his head. I feel like the resolution got worse as well. Like, I feel like I went to 720p. Knight loses his head. Okay? A lot of stuff going on here. The queen, can the queen not just execute him just because she's the queen? The knight is scared. You know, okay, I got an idea. The queen and the knight know each other. Maybe via execution, sure. The knight then dies. Queen's like, I don't give a shit. Then the knight comes back to life. And then the queen sees the knight and kidnaps him. Because she's like... She's not mad. Wait, she sees him as a ghost. I have no idea. Give it a second, okay? I mean, I feel like if this was the real world, shouldn't this be the end of it? She wears the crown. We could have, how about knight kidnaps queen as a joke? Nope, she's okay. All right, queen dies. The knight is like, oh. Well, sure, let's make him heartbroken. Then she's revived. The knight takes the throne. He's not happy about it, though. Then the queen revives. And she's like, what the fuck? Hang on, we're close. He needs to assume the throne. You need to come back to life. She needs to be mad at him, but she can't execute him because she doesn't have the crown. She needs the crown. Like a kidnap. She doesn't wear the crown yet, does she? No, she still needs the crown in order to do the execution. Maybe she just is like, maybe she just kidnaps him right off the bat. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. And then she executes him. Okay, we got there. That one felt good. We needed that dopamine. Yeah, he didn't really do anything wrong. The execution. How about... hear me out. The Baron kidnaps the Queen. Then the Baron gets amnesia. He's like, who am I? And then he saves the Queen. And she's mad at him, and she's like, you're dead. Okay. Now, the execution of the Queen... How will we do execution of the Queen? He can't just do an execution here, because he doesn't have the crown. But there's no crown on this one. Maybe he forces a wedding? Queen has amnesia. She forgets she doesn't like the Baron. They get married. He's mad. So close. So close. Oh! Baron kidnaps Queen. She forgore. Who kidnapped her? Baron saves Queen. They get married. Now they both got crowns. There you go. He didn't really need to kill her, though. I don't know. Maybe it would just make it better if, like, he also got amnesia in the middle. Just, I don't know. You know, we got more canvas to use. Queen suffers 4 tragedies. But what's a tragedy? Getting kidnapped seems pretty tragic to me. That's 1. Maybe this is too, I don't know. Then the knight comes to save her. And then the baron executes the knight. And then the baron executes the queen. That's only 3 tragedies? I mean, like, she fell in love with the knight. He died. That's a tragedy? Then she died. That's a tragedy? Marry the knight first? Maybe. Well, what's the 4th tragedy? It's implying the 4th tragedy is the wedding? Baron executes himself. Oh, losing her crown? But she already lost her crown. I don't know. She doesn't really care about him until they're married? Yo, but she had a little heart coming out of the tip of her nose. Noxious. Cyclic, mutually toxic love affair. Queen and king. They're in love. Then they fight. Then they're in love. Then they fight. Then they're in love. Then they fight. Okay, I feel like you don't necessarily need amnesia here. Here's I'm gonna put a love panel here, and then I'm gonna throw in an amnesia, and then I'm gonna throw in an amnesia. No? Okay. Cyclic, mutually toxic love affair. I feel like fight, love, fight, love, fight, love, fight, love is like exactly... Like that feels like it completes the circle. They don't fall in love after they fight? Hang on, let's see. Oh, you're right, they're still mad. Okay. It does not complete the cycle. And then they fight. Okay. Easy mode. Double execution. The king has an affair with the maid. The queen is watching. Then the king is like, oh shit. No, he won't do it. He won't. Then the queen murders the maid. And then the king murders the queen. Hey! That one's a gimme. Rags to royalty. The king falls in love with the maid. He executes the queen. No, he's still in love. But she's no longer in love. She executes the king and then gets married to the maid in a show of dominance. Okay, he executes the queen. No, they're still in love. They both love the king. Okay, let me think about this for a second. We need to find a way to kill the queen and have the king marry the maid. How about... Let's add a little flair. King has an affair with the maid. Maid kidnaps the queen. Nope. Doesn't... How about what if the queen saw this? Queen kidnaps the maid. King saves the maid and is like, it's like the queen did it. Then the king is like, off with your head, and then he marries the maid. Easy mode. Baron rules alone. Well, well, well. The baron marries the maid. The baron pushes the king off the cliff. The Baron pushes the queen off the cliff. Then the Baron gets married to the maid. She's not interested. The Baron marries the queen. She's still not interested. The Baron marries the cliff. Baron kills the maid. Watch this. The Baron murders the queen. The king and the maid get married. The Baron murders the maid. The king jumps off the cliff. The Baron murders the king. The maid jumps off a cliff. Just torture. And then the Baron is pogging. He's the only one left. Don't stand on the cliff, brother! And then the Baron gets scared to death. Okay. Baron marries the maid? Oh, okay. And then the Baron... Well, you know what? Maybe the Baron's innocent. Maybe he got everything he wanted, and then we get like some Shakespearean shit going here. No? Okay, they're not mad at each other. Then he murders his wife. Okay, fair enough. Werewolf. Bernard drinks poison. Okay. Bernard's in the forest with Juliet. The moon changes. He becomes a werewolf. He consumes Juliet. The moon changes him back. He's filled with remorse. He drinks poison. What? You ate your love interest, you piece of crap! Finish the job! Oh, you're right. Maybe he becomes haunted. He's like, oh, what did I do? And he drinks the poison. Okay. She became like a morsel from Don't Starve. Queen gets the Baron arrested. For what? Is it illegal to wear a disguise, maybe? The Baron puts on a disguise. Then he goes to the ballroom. And she's like, ah! There's no witness tab, though. And then the queen... Oh, wait. Queen's like, where'd my disguise go? And then she sees the Baron. She's still scared, which means she's basically stupid because she knows it's a dragon costume. It's not. It's not a real dragon. But she doesn't know who did it. Okay, so she's dumb. He takes his disguise off, and then the queen is like, I got scared by a dragon. And then the detective is like, there's only one other man here. Maybe like that? No? Okay. So what's the missing element here? She needs to know that it's the Baron in the costume without a witness tab. Hello. Maybe, oh, that's right. She wouldn't know that a costume exists. She's like, what's this? Then the Baron takes it, and then she shouldn't be scared. You know, she's not very smart. Okay, he gets scared. Then the Baron is like, what a perfect crime. I scared her. He puts his disguise back. Then the detective runs the fingerprints on the disguise. And then he arrests the Baron. He talks to the queen. The queen's like, there's a dragon around. This goes first. Then he's like, oh, fingerprints. And then he arrests. Okay. Hey, Shaddy Plays. Thanks for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. She's like, there's a dragon. He's like, this girl's an idiot. Then he's like, a dragon costume. I dusted for fingerprints. You're going to prison. For what? Doesn't matter. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Cured of vampirism. Okay. At night, Mina and Dracula are like, they're pogging up. And then, this is Professor Van Helsing. John is like, bro, wait, okay, probably John has to see Mina first. Nah, he's a vampire now. Mina comes to talk to Van Helsing. Van Helsing, if I see Van Helsing, I swear on my life I will slay him. Ah, ah, ah. And then they go to the crypt. No, okay, I know this. He goes to talk to Van Helsing. He's like, my fucking wife, dude. Hang on. Dracula, he's like indiscriminate, man. He's just sucking off all of them. Oh, okay. Hey, I got it. Mina's in the crypt, and John's like, oh no. Then he goes and talks to the professor, and he's like, you gotta ice her. And then he goes back with a wooden stake, and is like, get killed. No, you kill Dracula. And then she's okay. Yeah. Die. I can't. Is that canon? That's pretty much canon, according to Francis Ford Coppola. Monster is slain. Okay? I mean, they're both monsters, I would say. Let me try something here, okay? The Baron puts on his dragon disguise. We're deliberately trying to do this a little crazy. Then, the Baron goes out to the forest and he scares Bernard. Bernard goes and talks to the professor, and he's like, here's a gun. And then Bernard goes out to the forest and shoots the Baron. Hey! And then the more obvious way to do it, I would say, would probably be Bernard and the Baron are in the forest, just chilling as guys do. Then the moon changes him into a werewolf, and then Bernard eats him. You know what? Okay, so obviously we could... Well, no, we shouldn't be eaten, now that I think about it. But what if... This might be a little macabre. What if Bernard changes back, sees the Baron's body, and then goes and sees the professor, and the professor blows him away? Or gives him a gun and then just turns his chair around to face the other direction? Oh, thank you, Jay. These are, I don't want to brag. These are Kirkland's signature. Okay, I got other ideas. The moon changes Bernard into a werewolf. He visits the professor and eats him. The Baron visits the professor and is like, ah! And then, it's like, ah! It's harder to kill the werewolf than I thought. You transform. You need to realize that you're a bad guy. Transform back. See the Baron. And then you're like, oh, sorry. Then go see the professor for some advice. Ah! It's not werewolf versus dragon. Because there's a dragon costume. Like Baron Dragon, He's in the forest. Bernard turns into a wolf. They're both scared. Then he eats the professor. Maybe the werewolf just dies of a heart attack? I can't see the line on this one. This seems sensible. They're both scared. But like, so what? Give the professor motive? There's a werewolf. Maybe he needs to not be in disguise first. Yeah, here's a gun. Then he goes to... All that just to get a gun? Then the werewolf puts on the dragon suit. Dude, wait. Okay, well, now that we got that... No, he's like, I can't do that. Alright, we got 10 minutes. Hatey murders father, Mary's mother. Okay. I am your parent. Okay, Tiny is Hatey's dad. Tiny gets pushed off the edge by... Oh no, they love each other. How about this? Hatey just hates. But he's so happy. Okay, wait. Watch this. Hatey tries to marry Peachy. Oh. It was too good. But then... Peachy is like, I'm your mom. And he's like, what? So then... No, he still loves her. I guess why would he... Wait. Murders Tiny. No, he's still no motivation. Hatey murders father. Well, let's establish a relationship first. Tiny is Hatey's father. Tiny and Peachy are married. Which means Tiny and Peachy... Excuse me. Hatey and Peachy cannot get married. So he's mad. So he pushes his dad off a cliff. And then marries his mom. Is this not right? I guess oh, you know what? Of course, the final step in the movie when she says, oh, I am your mother. All right. Tiny avenges his brother. I know what to do. Hatey is like, Tiny, I'm your dad. He's like, Greenie, I am also your dad. Then, Tiny and Greenie have a fight. And Tiny pushes Greenie off a cliff. He's not that mad. I'm from the future. I'm not your dad. I knew your dad. Listen to me. Inside, you'll find something called a computer. Inside that, you'll find something called electricity. Hatey's the dad. Tiny avenges his brother. Hang on. Hatey and Greenie get in a fight. Hatey pushes Greenie off a cliff. Woo! Then there's a seance, and Tiny is like, yo, Greenie, what happened? And he's like, Dad did it. And then Tiny pushes Hatey off the cliff. There we go. Tiny is the father, though. That was the last one. Try to keep up, okay? Hatey is murdered by his own daughter. Who's peachy? Zendaya is peachy. And Common is LeBron James is Gwangi. Danny DeVito is Torgo. Common is Stonekeeper. And Zendaya is Michi. Gina Rodriguez is Colca. And Zendaya is Michi. Anyway, what a song. Hatey is murdered by his own daughter. Peachy, you are my daughter. And then I see Peachy having an affair with Tiny. They're like, oh, okay, now he's just a freak, man. Hey, aficionado, thanks for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you, thank you. Oh, whoa, he's just confused. They're not having it anyway. No ghosts, huh? Hatey is murdered by his own daughter. Ah, okay. You are my son. And yet... No, they hate each other. Okay. Okay, hang on. I got something here. Hatey and Tiny, they're loving life. Peachy's stoked. Except... Hatey and Greenie are also in love, and Peachy's like, "What? No, she loves that for Dad." Okay, what if Tiny sees this? He's like, "Oh, I hate you," and then he doesn't hate. It's just his heart is broken. You're just like, "Why do I care?" Because you're in love, brother. Okay, hang on. And then Greenie pushes Hatey off a cliff. No, he's just sad. Hatey is murdered by his own daughter. Hatey has to, like, make his daughter hate him. I am your daughter. Wait, I know what we could do. What is this juice? I need to play this? You could handle it, Chibli. You could handle it. It's called Storyteller. I am your father. I am your daughter. This would work if she was a teenager. Ah, okay. Wait. I got something. Peachy's in love with Tiny. And Dad's like, I love that. But then... Dad's in love with Tiny, too. And Peachy's like, what? Dad's in love with you. Dad's in love with Tiny. But then Peachy's in love with Tiny. Then Peachy sees Dad and Tiny. And she's like, my heart! And then Peachy pushes Dad. So close. And then there's a seance. Maybe there's got to be 2 murders so that there's a seance as well. Honestly, I have no idea. Dad sees... Yeah, Dad gets mad. And then Dad pushes... Tiny off the cliff. And then Peachy has a seance with Tiny, and she's like, Dad did it, so she pushes Dad. Ah, okay. But he was just protecting her. Oh, I gotta pivot to Jackbox because I gotta